Yo, what's good? So I was looking at the boxing schedule and I saw that Luis Ortiz is already fighting Bryant Jennings this Saturday. That's a fight that I've been looking forward to for a while, and it's already happening. And I know I haven't been making videos lately. I've been kind of discouraged, not really into boxing. A lot of negativity in the YTBC, but I'm not gonna let that affect me coming forward. I'm gonna do me, and you guys do you. So leave your comments. Keep leaving your comments. Leave your hate. Leave your love. Anything. I don't care. Well, I'll keep doing me. Uh, yeah, the negativity kind of got to me a little bit, but I'm back. I'll make videos. I've still been watching boxing. I just I just haven't been wanting to make videos lately. And the last video I made was the boxing equals WWE, and I still believe that. I still believe that both of those sports, for lack of a better term, I do believe professional wrestling is a sport because there's athletes involved, so it's a sport and it's still a competition. But boxing has turned into professional wrestling because it's not as entertaining and there's so much politics and everyone talks about the money involved. So if you didn't watch that, go ahead and watch it if you want. But I want to talk about Saturday's fights in the card, man. It's stacked. It's stacked. Luis Ortiz versus versus Brian Jennings. I think that's a great fight to end the year. This is the last good card of the year, so what a way to end it with this card, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for that fight. I got Luis Ortiz. I'm not gonna make predictions. Well, I'll make predictions, but this isn't a prediction video. But I got Luis Ortiz in that fight. You got Gabe Rosado against Clottey. Uh, that's a really good fight. Joshua Clottey was always a really good fighter, but I think he's in his 40s now. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but if Gabe doesn't win this, man, he's got to retire. You're losing to an old ass Josh Clottey, man. You got to retire. Who else? Nicholas Walters, man. Nicholas Walters is back, making his junior lightweight debut. I'm excited to watch him fight. And I was just talking to Fight Critic, and I was like, did Walters move up? Because I know he's a big fan of Walters. And he said, yeah, he moved up when Loma's team didn't want to fight at featherweight. So that's I'm excited to see him fight. And now that he's at 130, man, he could fight Uchiyama. He could fight Murira. What was that guy's name that fought Vargas? He could fight him. The Japanese dudes, they're pretty. They're popping. They're popping in the lighter divisions. The fight I really want to see is Nicholas Walters versus Francisco Vargas, man. That fight will be insane. That's a fight I want to see in 2016. that's top 5 fights I want to see in 2016. And you got Yuneski Gonzalez coming back too. He lost a close decision against John Pascal earlier this year, and somehow John Pascal got the fight against Kovalev, even though Kovalev already nearly killed him in January. I don't know how that happens. I think Gonzalez should have got that fight. I know he lost, but he really should have won that fight. But always good to see a Cuban on top. I love my Cuban fighters. I love it. I love their style. They got skills, man. They got skills. And Shabransky is no chump. He's 14-0, so that should be a good fight. I don't know his background, but judging by his name, he's Slavic. He's in the Russian zone, in the Soviet zone, so I'm sure he got a lot of amateur experience, and he's probably a good fighter. Don't be surprised if you see a good fight, a good even fight. Gamboa's coming back too. Gambo, my boy, another Cuban here. We got two Cubans on one card. You got two Cubans. No, three Cubans. How can I forget about the main event, man? You got three Cubans, a Jamaican, an African. Man, potential Russian, I don't know. But this is what boxing is all about. It's to bring worlds together. This is what sports. This is what's so great about sports. This is why I love watching sports, love watching boxing, because it's who goes into the ring and who's the better man, who's better at their craft. It doesn't matter the color, the ethnicity. Whoever wins, whoever's supposed to win, wins. That's what I love about boxing. And you got two Philly fighters, Brian Jennings and Gabe Rosado. So stacked cards, man. Stacked cards. And I also want to give my opinion on a few fights that I didn't talk about. Daniel Jacobs, man. I knew that dude could bang, but man, whoo! I did think that was an early stoppage, though. I think the ref should have at least let Quillen get dropped. But after seeing all his statements, he's not upset. And this upsets me as a fan of boxing, been watching it for over a decade, that he doesn't even seem upset at all that he lost. That kind of pisses me off. Because I'm upset that it was stopped early. I think it was stopped early. But he doesn't. So I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn anymore. I'm not outraged because your fight got stopped early. If you don't care, I don't care, man. After his attitude, oh, the referee was just doing his job. Man, I don't ever want to see Quillen fight again. Honestly. Unless you're getting your butt whipped from Gabe Rosado, man. I want to see that happen, but I don't want to see him fight again. Danny Jacobs, Andy Lee. That's another guy. He's fighting on Saturday too. Let me check. Yeah, he's fighting Billy Joe Saunders. I'm sure. What I'm sure is another great England card, another great card in the UK. Man, they got some good cards there. Speaking of good cards, transition like that. Anthony Joshua, man. Woo! That fight was awesome. As you guys know, Anthony Joshua is one of my favorite active fighters. And I think he's the truth. I think he's the future of the heavyweight division. And I think he has the potential to dominate it. Like, to get boxing on the map again. That's how much I believe in Anthony Joshua. And Dylan White tested him, man. He touched him. And his legs were stiff for a few rounds. So, but a young fighter needs his test. And he didn't get exposed or anything. But come on. Fighters get touched. Fighters get hurt. And when you get hurt clean, it hurts. You get dropped. You get stunned. You get buckled. And that's what happened to Joshua. But what a way to finish, man. That uppercut. Bam! Had Dylan White freaking dangling off the bottom rope, man. He was gone. Josh was the truth. I don't know what else to tell you guys, man. I really like him. I really like Joshua. DeMarco put up a hell of an effort against Figueroa. Great. I'll always be a DeMarco fan. I was there live when he won the title against Linares, but it might be time to hang it up, especially his fighting style. But he still got fight in him, but he will never be another top contender. If there was a top contender that is there to be beaten, it's Omar Figueroa. Omar Figueroa, man, he'll have a tough time against anybody. He'll make a fight tough on purpose. You throw 1,000 punches for a fight, man. I like Figueroa too, but he's very limited. He's very beatable. 140, man. I don't know what to tell you. I think a fighter like Lamont Peterson schools him easily. But It'll be fun watching him progress. If he progresses, watching him fight. I look forward to every one of his fights. And Ariola, I saw until he got dropped. I fell asleep during that fight. Not that that fight was boring. I was just kind of tired and not really interested in seeing Ariola. I said he was done in his last fight. Was it his last fight? I don't even remember who he fought. He fought some fat dude. But Ariola's done. He shouldn't retire, but uh, PBC is the perfect platform for fighters like Ariola. That's all I gotta say. So he always have a job, I guess, and he's got a fan base. So he he'll be here for a while. Maybe until he gets another title shot, which he probably will. Probably Deontay Wilder give him a shot. I'd like to see that fight. Why not? Why not? I think that was it. If I missed something, let me know. Oh, I wanted to show you guys my hat. That's why I'm wearing a hat. Um, this is a hat I got. It's a Super Six from the Super Six 4 years ago. I won at a competition online, Showtime.com. I predicted that Andre Ward and Carl Froch would be the finalists for the Super Six. So I was I was once a fan of Andre Ward. I was not always critical about him, but that was when he fought. That was when he was actually fighting. So yeah, let's leave on that note for you Andre Ward fans. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back. I'll be back making videos on a consistent basis. If there's a video you want me to do, just ask. I promise you guys I'll make it. Even if it'll be a little bit delayed. Just let me know. Let me know. Any video you want to see, I'll be willing to do it. Thank you guys for watching. And you guys have a great day. Shout outs to the